Okay folks, today I have a very rare treat for you. This is a 1964 Mercury Comet factory AM/FM radio. This is one of the rarest Ford/Mercury radios that was ever made. It's unique to the 64 Comet. A lot of guys will tell you that a 64 full size is the same. It can be made to work, but this is the real deal. You'll see the full size one doesn't have this divot down in the top portion here for dash clearance, as well as I'm sure there's multiple other differences. But you'll see that the model number is F4TBE. Still has the original date stamping of September 23rd, 1963 on it. Has the original inner and outer knobs. Face is in awesome shape. The push buttons are awesome shape. The wiring's really nice. It looks like it was probably redone at some point because it looks all new. So I imagine this radio was restored at some point. I got it just the way you see it. So I don't know how long ago it was serviced, but based on the wiring being that nice, I imagine it was a very professional type job. Anyway, the cosmetic condition's awesome. The push buttons shine really well. They have some white pitting on the top, but nothing to write home about. We're going to test it today. We have it hooked up to the correct 8-ohm speaker, 12-volt power source, and an antenna. Before we get started, let me tell you that about the center of the dial on down here, the AM reception where I live is pretty weak. That is not the fault of the radio, but where I live here, I'm pretty deep in a valley, and the valley just shades out a lot of those low AM stations. Alright, well, here we go. We have it on this station here, but we're getting a couple light stations, but like I said, the reception's weak. You'll see when it comes in.
Of our culture that...
There we go. You see there's no static when you adjust the volume.
Then it's ignored. And I think the government...
Go ahead.
Anyway, I just wanted to say that
I would agree that that's not the best way to run a White House.
Okay, so there's AM. We'll switch over to FM. FM and AM controls are done solely by the push buttons on these early radios. So we'll start, might as well start us all the way up here.
Breeze.
Start at the end. Okay, so that's the end.
The proof may not show up for 30 years. We have to
really good reception.
He does not like there's no praise of it. Con O'Reilly. All right.
How to dance, yeah.
En Christian Faith Center, 31.
You have to maintain eye contact. He's only 16. You're still a...
By your...
Pay and submits policy updates and click.
mess up again.
Anyway, really nice. I'll show you all the push buttons work here. Start with FM, I guess. Finally, I'll show you the set and FM button.
Appreciate your support.
Let's say we like this station. You just pull out on any push button you want.
Pandemic, one of the
push it back in. No matter where you go, you can go right back to where you were. Anyway, and then we'll try AM. So we'll find an AM station we like.
Who died a few years ago.
Say we like this station. It's hard to do it with the radio not mounted, but anyway, you pull it out, push it back in. You can go right back to where you were. If you've been looking for an original AM/FM radio for your 64 Comet, don't miss this one. I have had this radio for a long time. I have not seen one for sale
in the garden
ever, I think. I've seen them installed in a couple Comets, but I can't remember ever seeing one for sale. So if you've been looking, don't miss it. Thanks, guys.